Skip this intro. I love short movies. Give me 90 minutes, give me something thrilling. I don't need Lord of the Rings. I don't want it to take up all day. I just want to have fun. And with that said, that's how we got to the movie Locked. Do you remember Pennywise? He's in this movie. Do you remember Hannibal Lecter? He's in this movie. And it all takes place inside a car. One's a deadbeat loser. The other's a cancer-stricken old man who's rich and has a grudge, let's say. And the battleground for these two is the inside of a super fancy car. But you won't even have much time to notice that it's just in one location because the movie just gets right to the point real quick. So down on his luck, Pennywise, he tries to steal this car. And when he gets in there, turns out he can't get out. And it turns out that's very intentional. And what would you do if you were stuck in a car for days? Stuck in the heat, stuck in the cold. You got no water left, but you have a water bottle. Would you drink your own pee? I don't know if I could do that, but you're gonna see in this movie. So Anthony Hopkins is this rich guy torturing him in this car to teach him a lesson. He has to go through dehydration. He has yodeling music blasted at him constantly. It's a fancy self-driving car, so he'll take him around town, and at one point kind of threatens to kill his daughter with this car, to run her over. It's a battle of wills between two people who are really stubborn. One is like the street smart hood. The other one is a rich, educated old guy who's dying and is looking for, I guess, his excuse to torture somebody. But like I said, it's short, it's really interesting, it'll fly by. It's not a classic movie, but it is worth your distraction. It definitely has a lot to say to it, and I was entertained. It was one of those movies where if you didn't see it in the theater in the first 2 weeks, it zipped right out. But now it's on Hulu. Give it a chance. Our next movie for review is on Hulu. It's called The Bayou. It's a giant alligator movie. Who could ask for more? Big teeth, women running around getting snatched up. Sounds like something I want to see. So these kids, for some reason, want to go on spring break in Florida. They hire a plane, really small. They just want to jump from, I don't know where they are, but they're going to fly over the bayou. And guess what? They crash. And these gators have been hopped up because apparently in the bayou they're making drugs. So the gators are all amped up on this purple stuff that, makes them really hungry. All this sounds pretty awesome, doesn't it? Well, guess what? It's a giant piece of shit. It is not good at all. I realize that there are low-budget movies and you have to kind of put your money in selective categories where you want. And in this one, whoever they chose to shoot the movie, it's very beautiful. They did a good job with no money, but they didn't spend any time on the script, and the actors are just it's not there. And in horror movies, I'm really tired of the old trope that they have to give some bullshit motivation for like why they're going on this trip. And in this case, it's like this girl's brother had died. And I've seen that before in other movies. It's always like, oh, my brother is missing and we have to go to the campsite in the woods for whatever reason. It's like they could have spent 5 minutes in ChatGPT to find a better reason for them to actually go to the bayou. And yeah, I know that horror movies have horror tropes that you have to follow. But if you're gonna, you have to find a way to make them interesting. If you're gonna have alligators in your movie, shouldn't there be interesting alligator kills? Like, especially if they're hopped up on drugs. Yeah, I want to see like an alligator bite somebody's dick off. It would be funny, and it should happen because they're cocaine. It's like Cocaine Bear knew how to do it. And this one, it doesn't. And if you're going to have a low-budget movie with no good kills and the story sucks, how dare you not even have any tits in this movie? Like, you've got these hot girls flouncing around in the bayou. Like, okay, can you introduce a comedy to it? Can an alligator, like, rip the top off? I don't know. Roger Corman knew what to do. He knew if you're going to have beasts in your movie, there better be blood and boobs with it. You have to follow the rules. So if you're going to have a horror movie that follows these beats, you better at least pepper it in with something. You could say Black Lives Matter, but you know what Red Hood says? Big tits matter. And this movie doesn't have any of that. In fact, in the whole movie, it has one good kill. That's great. It's 2025. Don't bore me with this shit. All I'm saying is there's been tons of alligator movies, and I want to see them doing something interesting. So The Bayou, I know it's in the top 10 somehow on Hulu. Skip it. All right, we got an interesting throwback movie this time. It's called Playroom. And if you can recognize on the cover there, oh yeah, that's Shooter McGavin. We did a review of Happy Gilmore 2, and it was kind of eh. But, you know, I really do love him, so I was just like, hey, let's go grab a movie from the past that he did, because let's see if there's more to him. And actually, his name is Christopher McDonald. My whole life I've referred to him as Shooter McGavin. So here's how it goes. Imagine you are 10 years old, and your dad is an archaeologist, so you have to travel all over the world, and you go to this giant scary castle somewhere in Europe. And oops, your whole family is murdered in front of you. Bad day. Cut to 20 years in the future when he's old Shooter. Hey, he's also sort of an archaeologist just like his dad. Do you think it would be a good idea to go back to the murder scene? Well, he does, and that's where everything kicks off. Oh, and also, did I mention his family may or may not have been killed by the guy from Ghost who... Zoom in on this. Get off my train! Remember that guy with like the lazy face? His name is Vincent Schiavelli. He's a really good character actor. He's in this movie. He always plays somebody crazy. He always plays somebody murderous. He's got a really wide acting range. So back to the murder castle. Shooter McGavin is there, and he's slowly losing his grip on reality. Who could have seen that coming? And Mr. Get Off My Train just broke out of an insane asylum. And guess where he's heading? Oh, he's going to go back to that castle. And that's when all hell starts breaking loose. People start getting torn apart, shit's going crazy, and that's when the imaginary friend murder puppet shows up. I shit you not. It is creepy. If you've seen Chucky, you know how crazy it looks to see like this puppet moving around. You're going to see something even creepier in this movie. I had never seen this before, and kudos to whoever did the special effects for that. It's a real whack job of a movie, so if you're looking for something totally weird, if you're like me and you like strange horror movies that you've never ever seen before, it's definitely for you. Bad news, it is not streaming anywhere. I got this from a company called Vinegar Syndrome. They have a store called The Archive down in Bridgeport, Connecticut. I like it. I think you should go check it out if you're in the area. But you're going to have to actually buy a physical copy of this if you have interest in seeing it. Hey, hold on, give me a second. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching Quiet Corner TV, Red Hood Movie Reviews. You keep coming back, I'll keep watching, and I'll keep talking. Talk to you later.